Doghouse training tips and tricks. Doghouse training is a necessity unless you want your dog to just create a mess inside your house. It can be difficult, especially if you have a stubborn dog, but patience is the key. You have to remember that doghouse training is beneficial for both you and your dog. This is the first thing that a dog must learn, and that is to be house trained. Here are some tips on how you can house train your dog easily. Train your dog to use a particular area of your yard by leashing your dog. When you go out and going directly to that part where you want the dog to go and do his business, the dog will catch up later on and go that area on his own. This is also advantageous for you because you know what area of your yard you should clean and you won't have to worry about stepping on anything. The best time to take your puppy out is after he eats, plays or sleeps. If he comes out of the crate, you can also take him outside to the yard. A good praise or a pat on the head is good after the dog is finished with his business. This gives him a sense that what he did was right. Then you have to bring him inside immediately. Leaving the dog outside all day would just confuse his house training. For the first couple of days with the puppy, you can give him a chew toy while he is inside the crate. He can then associate the crate with playtime or a place with good things to chew. You can let him stay in the crate for an hour and then take him out. You can do this 2 or 3 times a day. Before you go to work, you have to make sure that your puppy has already defecated. If you take him out for a walk, make sure he does his business before going back to the house. Give him his chew toy before you go out of your house. Dogs act excited or sad when we go out or when we return home because of the way we act. We are the ones responsible for creating the dog's attitude. When we say goodbye to a dog or make a fuss about leaving, this creates an impression for the dog that it is bad to be left behind. Most people also create a scene and welcome the dog when they come home. When you are leaving, just simply walk out and leave. If you are coming home, it is better if you just come inside and ignore the dog if he is excited and jumping around. Avoid shouting or overdone affection for the dog if you come home. A dog scratching on the door to be let out or barking to be let out is not really a sign of good house training. You should let him out on a regular basis so that he wouldn't ask to be let out. The dog will also learn that he can hold himself until the next potty break when he goes out again. These are just some of the tips for a good doghouse training. If you want to learn more, you can go online and you can find a lot of these helpful dog training tips.